Good afternoon. It is Tea Time Tuesday with Lady Estelle. I'm so glad that you're here today. I have been away for quite a while. I know it's been like about 2 weeks. So I just wanted to hop in and say hello and say I absolutely miss you. I miss doing my Tea Time Tuesday. I'm feeling so much better. I have been a little bit under the weather, but I'm back. So I want to have tea with you today. Today, what we're going to be having, we're going to have some London. We're going to have the London Tower today. So we're going to go back to England for a little short while. And what the London Tower is a very fine black tea with some cornflower, cornflower rosettes buds in here. I don't know if you can see it, but it smells wonderful, very floral taste smelling. And so we're going to have that today. And then I want to tell you a little bit about what I've been doing to keep myself occupied during my my downtime. And what I've been doing is I've been doing junk journals. I don't know if any of you heard of junk journals, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. But let me prepare my tea today. I have this beautiful teacup that I find is very, very fascinating. Another one of the little teacups with the legs and the I call them the lace, like a little lacette around the edge. And it is a bone china. Beautiful rose on the inside of the saucer, and beautiful rose, just one beautiful rose on the inside of the cup. I find that so charming. So you can actually get to look at the rose while you're having your tea. Really lovely. It makes your tea very special. So I'm going to use my I have my little strainer. So I'm going to use my strainer, and I'm going to put in, this is my little teaspoon, so I'm going to put in 2 big healthy scoops of tea, and I'm going to, I know you like to see, and I can't show you all of my tea table, but I know you say that you like to see me pouring my tea. So here I am. I'm going to, let's see if we can turn that over a little bit more so you can see me pouring in my hot water into my cup. I think this is the best part of making tea. I find this very, I don't know, I just love pouring hot water over top of tea leaves. Just kind of makes me feel like I'm doing something very special for myself. So we're going to let that brew for a minute. Not brew, because we're not brewing coffee. We're just going to let it steep for a little bit. Let the hot water connect with the tea leaves and give us a lovely cup of tea. So this is my junk journal. And what a junk journal is, it's basically a journal, and you can put in everything that you like to hold on to. Recipes, let's see. Well, let me show you what I got in here so we don't have to guess. I have, well, first of all, you write what you want to write for the day. Sometimes you don't feel like writing, and you just want to express yourself with pictures, or I put in some cards, some lovely cards that have come to me, which I wanted to keep. A lot of cards you just really need to throw them away, but some of them you can see that has been cards can get expensive, and some of them are really, really pretty, and I just can't get myself to throw them away. So that's what we call it, a junk journal. So we want to keep it. Here's a lovely little card that was sent to me around Valentine's Day, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. Uh, and it also had a lot of writing on the inside, so that I definitely wanted to keep. This right here was a little card that was sent to me, and it was on tea paper. So the paper is very special. It's very soft and almost like rice. No, not rice paper, but still it's a tea paper. And in it he wrote, you know, his feelings of, you know, of just being, you know, kind of being there for me. And as you can see, here's a cute little card. This little lady has on, she has on lace. See her little petticoat. She has on a little lace petticoat with a nice little cotton dress, and it is cotton. It's the material, and she has in her hand she has a little pocketbook, which is raised. And I thought that was just ever so darling. And so once again, as you can see, somebody wrote me something very lovely on this cute little card. And then there are some letters, and what I also like to do too, sometimes I like to keep the envelope. And what I'll do is I will put the envelope, let me see if I have one here. I attach the envelope to the page and put the little letter back into the envelope and let you see where it came from. So here is a flyer that I did last year from my blood drive, and so I wanted to keep the flyer as memory, and so what I did is I folded it up and I put it in my junk journal. The rest of the flyers I threw away, but I kept one for, you know, memory's sakes. And here's another beautiful card, and I loved it because it had a bow, a little bow, and I love the black edging. And see, as here we go, it came in this wonderful envelope, and as you can see, the envelope had a feathered pen sticker on it, and it just was very, very nice. And so I kept the envelope also and the card. And here's some wonderful postcards that were sent to me that I thought was quite lovely. And this, obviously, the beautiful lady on this card was sent to me by my friends from the Victorian Lady Society that I belong to. And when they heard that I wasn't doing very, you know, I had my sickness, they decided to all just send me these wonderful little cards. And here we have a beautiful Victorian, well, she's really an Edwardian lady, all dressed, because, and Hustle has some little diamonds on the end. I thought it was quite beautiful. And then there's some cards from my children, and here's what we call, okay, this is an envelope. This was a bag, an old vintage bag, that when I went to I think I got it from a gift shop. Your gifts came in this little bag, and I couldn't throw it away because it looked like an old-fashioned newspaper. And so I put it in here, and I stuck it in, and this fall I collected some leaves. As you can see, here's some leaves that I collected, and I just put it right into the little leaf to hold on to it. Let's see what I have over here. Okay, here I have a beautiful Victorian, old Victorian style living room, and it's on a postcard that was sent to me, and I thought that was quite fabulous, but I wanted to keep and hold on to it. So this is kind of what I do. It's almost like scrapbooking, but scrapbooking, it's a lot of paper, a lot of cutting, and you can basically you take up a lot of time with the scrapbooking, and then you have this large book and all of this stuff. So I decided to keep it small, keep it into a little journal, and throw a lot of stuff away so I don't accumulate so many things. So it's nice to have a little, you know, on your bookshelf, to have these with your scrappings in it than have a large portfolio of a lot of stuff. And once you get started with those scrapbooks, you go on and on and on forever. Okay, so if you like scrapbooking, you would really love junk journals. And some days you can just sit and write in it. Some days you can just scribble in it. I have these wonderful colored pencils that I like to doodle, and tried my best to draw the best that I can. And then also too, what I like is these wonderful adult coloring book, so you can sit and you can color while you're having your tea, and it's very relaxing. It's not a whole bunch of arts and crafts all over the table. So I hope that you enjoy this Tea Time Tuesday. Just showing you a little bit of what I have been doing to try to get through this pandemic, and excuse me, and also to get through my treatment, and it's going very, very well. And so I love this cup because there's no hole to really stick your fingers through. Well, there really is, but it's easier to pinch the way you're supposed to hold a teacup. You're supposed to hold a teacup, you're supposed to pinch it, and then put your fingers on the edge, and it's perfect because there's a little ridge for you to put your finger on perfectly to have your tea the proper way. So with that said, I'm going to lift my cup of tea to you today, and hope you have a wonderful tea. Have a wonderful tea and Tuesday, and I will see you back next Tuesday. So let's tip our cups together and have a sip. Oh, wonderful. And I shall see you next Tuesday. Thank you for dropping in on me, and comment and tell me, just talk to me. Comment. That's my motto. Thank you. Bye-bye.